This evening, ACCE is proud to present its 11th Lifetime Achievement Award, sponsored by RBC.
We would like to invite Ms. Kim Mason, Regional President of Greater Toronto Region of our RBC, to come to the stage.
Good evening. Nei ho. Ni hao. On behalf of everyone at RBC, I'd like to congratulate all of the winners and nominees for this year's ACCE Chinese Canadian Entrepreneur Awards. These awards are among the most prestigious and recognized entrepreneurial awards in our country, and as a company with deep business and personal ties to the Chinese Canadian community, we are honored to be a part of them. At RBC, our vision is to be among the world's most trusted and successful financial institutions. And here in Canada, that worldview starts with understanding the needs of the many communities and newcomers who make up our great nation. The Chinese community has contributed and continues to contribute so much to the fabric of Canada, our economy, our business, and our culture. Nowhere is that more true than right here in the GTA. As RBC's president for the Greater Toronto Region, I am fortunate to see that every day. I am incredibly proud of RBC's long-standing relationship with the Chinese community in Greater Toronto. It is one of both respect and reciprocity, a fact that was underlined by the community support we received around our recent announcement that we will soon open our new branch in Chinatown. Just as we are honored to work with and be a part of the Chinese community, we are equally humbled by the opportunity to work with the ACCE to help Chinese Canadian business owners become more competitive in today's global market. Tonight, I am honored to present the 2016 ACCE Lifetime Achievement Award, which over the years has counted among its winners some of our nation's most prominent and influential Canadians, political, business, and community leaders. Before I do, I would like to congratulate everyone at the ACCE for 20 years of recognizing the achievements of a vast and extremely talented pool of entrepreneurs who continue to make an immense impact in Canadian business. Now, for the moment we've all been waiting for, please join me in congratulating this year's winner, Mr. Stanley Kwok. Mr. Kwok, your visions have shaped some of Canada's and the world's greatest cities. You are truly deserving of a Lifetime Achievement Award. Let's learn a little bit more about Mr. Stanley Kwok's inspirational story.
Stanley Kwok, a Vancouver-based internationally renowned architect, urban planner, and developer, has left his mark on the aesthetic of some of the world's most spectacular cities. Kwok moved to Canada in 1968. Before that, he designed more than 200 buildings and was a teacher at Hong Kong University. After settling in Vancouver in 1970, Stanley and John Diaz founded Canadian Freehold Properties, which prospered over the following decade. During the 1980s, he served as president of BC Place Corp., which included the management of BC Place Stadium. In 1987, as deputy chairman of property developer Concord Pacific, he helped to plan and build the $3 billion, 81-hectare Concord Pacific Place development, Canada's largest master-planned urban community on the north shore of False Creek in Vancouver. Over the years, Concord Pacific has hosted events like the 1986 World Exposition and the 2010 Winter Olympics. This premier location is also home to 50 skyscrapers, which house more than 20,000 residents.
I don't really have a goal. The goal really is to do my very best and hope that what I do could benefit somebody. I'd love to design a church, and I haven't done that yet. I never had the opportunity. I hope it's not too late.
In recent years, Stanley has been active in various Canadian and international real estate developments. He helped lay the groundwork for the Dubai Marina Plan and developed Phase 1, a 405-hectare waterfront development for Emaar Properties of Dubai. In addition to being a director of CK Hutchinson Holdings Limited, Stanley is still serving various organizations, which include Husky Energy Incorporated, CTBC Bank, and Element Lifestyle Retirement Incorporated.
If you're able to do what you do, and when you do have the opportunity, you should sort of give back to society, whatever you can contribute, whether it's your time, your ability, or your money, whatever. Don't think you're an immigrant, just that you're part of society and you wish to contribute. And I believe that that attitude will lead you a long way.
In the past, he served as director of the BC Cancer Foundation, Richmond Oval Corp., BC Hydro, the Urban Development Institute, and the Vancouver Foundation. He is currently the president of Amara Holdings, Inc. For his unmistakable and very recognizable contributions not only to Canada's landscape, but skylines worldwide, and for his service to many charitable and community service groups in this country, ACCE would like to honor Stanley Kwok as the Lifetime Achievement Award recipient of the 2016 ACCE Chinese Canadian Entrepreneur Awards. Congratulations.
President Irvin Lee, honored guests, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you, Kim, for your kind words. I think the video shows it, but unfortunately when they were taking it, I was just coming out with a laryngitis and I wasn't able to speak very well. So I hope I'm getting a little bit better. Thank you, ACCE, for honoring me with this Lifetime Award. I was so excited I forgot even to mention my fellow awardees. Congratulations to all of you too. For any achievement, one needs to be ready to meet the opportunity. To be ready, one needs to be properly equipped, keeping one's eyes and mind open, and perform to your very best so that when your next opportunity comes along, you would be able to meet it again. I'm thankful that I had these opportunities. It seems very often I am at the right place at the right time with the right people. And this leads me to think of a Chinese proverb, which is 飲水思源. In English, it is think of the source when you are drinking the water. I must thank the following people who gave me my opportunities. First of all, I'd like to thank Eric Cumming, my very first employer, who gave me all the freedom and allowed me to be the architect that I am. I wish to thank Hui Sai-fan, who engaged me in 2 large projects before I was 30. And after I immigrated to Canada in 1968, I want to thank Gilbert Hardman, who was my first employer, who also changed my direction and focus from architecture to development. I want to thank John Deeth. You saw that in the video just a moment ago, who later became my partner, for trusting me to help him to develop Canadian freehold properties in Vancouver from scratch. It was a very exciting time for us. I thank Jimmy Patterson, chairman of Expo and BC Place, for trusting me to run BC Place, a Crown corporation in Vancouver, while he was making Expo such a great success. And for some of you in Toronto who doesn't know where the Expo land was, it was actually the Pacific head where Canadian Pacific stopped. And many years ago, as you know, there's a lot of Chinese laborers who actually built the railway and also that terminal. I thank Mr. Li Ka-shing and Victor Lee for giving me the chance to help bid for the Expo land, and after winning it, also allowed me to establish Concord Pacific to develop the project. And I thank Mayor Mike Harcourt and Mayor Gordon Campbell for working with me on a new concept of development, which is to plan the land not as the cities, not as ours, but of our joint effort. And I'm happy to say that at the end of the whole exercise, we were able to get our profit and the city, and also to give the city what they needed. It was such a success that so many planners around other cities that do come to Vancouver and find out how it was done. I thank Mr. Mohammed Alabar for inviting me to plan and develop the first phase of Dubai Marina. It is on a piece of land of 1,200 acres right by the sea. Last but not least, I want to thank my wife Eva for her unfailing support and always by my side. Thank you for the selecting committee of ACCE for giving me this award. Thank you.
Congratulations once again, and thank you, Mr. Kwok.